Other clerics are like, oh, it's like this one is like fire, brimstone, dancing.
I got a 20 on the intellect check, so I understand the mechanics very easily. But I got an 8 on the agility.
So sorry. Hold on 1 second.
You got it.
What was that spell check?
Oh, that on the last one.
Bless,
That was 21 with the -1.
Thank you.
So it would have been a 22.
That's actually gonna matter.
Oh yeah. It's good.
Ooh,
All right.
it's good. You rolled well.
Yeah.
Well, you rolled poorly, then you rolled well. So I don't know how that's gonna pan out.
Well, I mean, hey,
Look,
what I did was I proved myself in adversity. Like
there you go.
Like even suffering through disapproval, I am able to like follow through and carry out Netro's.
I think the thing is that
blessing.
That's the 163rd rule of Netro is never cast spells before a full breakfast.
I think that was it. Yeah, it helped a lot.
You just needed that Denny's Grand Slam.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
So knock this blessing out of the park.
Netro wants you to be spiritually and physically healthy.
What'd you get on the agility check? 8?
Yep, I got an 8.
Okay, so Drothus takes you back and he shows you how to tie the lasso knot, which you learn.
Ooh, I'm really good at tying the knot.
Yeah, you're just like, I got this. And then he's like, okay, now you gotta aim. And he aims and he tries to loop it around a post out in the middle of the lake. And he gets his just on there. And yours just goes, and just splashes in the water. And Drothus goes, let me try that one again.
Well, when you first teach people how to use a lasso, the first thing that always happens is they can't make the circle.
Yeah,
right?
no, that's the really hard part.
Yeah.
Is to make the circle.
So did I make the circle?
Kind of, a little bit.
All right.
Give it another shot.
All right, this time it's a 14.
Yeah, you're getting better.
Sweet.
So yeah, so you're slowly starting to learn, and Drothus goes, that's pretty good. Keep practicing, you'll get there.
Practice.
All right.
This is how I learn spells.
So the rest of the day is going to pass uneventfully unless you guys want to do anything.
These guys are doing things. I'm spending the entire day wandering the city, doing my usual thieving guild stuff, but my main focus is to try to find a guard amongst the followers named Puck.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
Just talk around, look at people, chat, the whole gather information
You want to
thing.
gather information?
Yeah, it's like, hey,
we've done this before.
you guys know Puck?
What did I have you roll for this before?
Yeah, there's no skill in this game.
Uh,
It's like,
Yeah.
but like the actions are pretty easy, right? You go up to people, guards is like,
Oh
hey,
my god.
hey, you know a guard named Puck? I've been looking for.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, is it now a pyramid?
Yeah, of course it was a pyramid the whole time.
Always been a pyramid.
It's always been a pyramid.
Illuminati.
Is that the thing? You're gonna eventually be the progenitor of the Illuminati.
There's already these.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean, the keepers kind of are, but they're not like in the center of all society.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're not the Illuminati.
Just kinda, like,
No,
make
the
you think
Illuminators.
When he gets to the 5th level, he looks at a symbol and there's a worm in the eye. It's like, wait.
They've been the same ones.
I know.
whole
Oh my gosh,
time!
Natural is the originator god of the keepers.
No.
Yes.
So Nick, the reason why I'm doing this to learn a spell is because if I want to command a rope, I first need to
I know
know
what
how
I
to
had to
do
do.
it.
Give me a luck
physically.
check.
Oh,
yeah,
so you wanted like
that was
rope
it.
trick or whatever?
Not
is it
roll
rope
under.
trick?
Yeah,
Roll
exactly.
an act.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So
And
Don't forget, you can also
first
burn
step
luck.
Now,
It's
if only
the
I could get
luck
more
check.
HP. then
Which
I could
seems
set.
super weird. 6.
6. You don't find any information about a follower named Puck.
Wait, was that a luck check or a luck roll?
Check.
Ah, that's too bad.
Yeah. So
I guess.
basically,
luck-
everyone I talk to, they've just never heard of it,
Yeah.
or they won't tell me anything at
They
all.
just never heard of it. They're just like, we don't know. And even the follower guards you talk to, some of the guards you talk to, they're like, we can't discuss that information. And some of them are like, we've never heard of it. Guy like that.
No, that's too bad.
Weird. And despite wandering the city for the whole day, I don't actually see him either, right?
No. No.
And is it fairly clear that the whole time he was mostly watching the barbarian?
He was watching the barbarian until he left, and then he was he just kind of his eyes seemed to be flitting around the bar.
Ooh, you think? Ooh, that'd be real good.
Maybe.
Like I said, if you didn't know better, you'd think he was casing it.
Okay.
The thing is, you can only give up another. You can only heal us 2 dice.
What do you mean?
Well, you can only heal a maximum of their
Oh,
level.
because of my caster.
All right,
No, because of the targets.
day passes uneventfully.
Yep.
Oh, it's
Oh.
pretty eventful for me.
Well, yeah.
I play with Percival a little bit too,
Yeah.
because he likes ropes.
So you got a 14 and an 8.
Yeah, he does.
So yeah, 14 or an
You
8
didn't-
first, 14. Do you want me to roll again?
No, okay, so this is the big one. So you've got to make the DC to learn this skill here for the day. You can try again. You can try again later.
Okay.
but it'll be a while.
It's an
before you can
agility
catch it.
check.
Yeah, it's an agility check.
God, it's just a 25% chance. I got a 7.
No,
Nah, that's
no,
too bad.
you haven't learned how to lasso things. Okay, not today anyway.
That's fine.
Keep practicing.
That's the plan.
Oh, so you can learn skills just by finding someone to teach you on
Yeah.
a given day some other skill. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Just
oh,
like real life.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm learning it to learn the spell rope trick.
Oh no, I just didn't know there was a system for learning spells.
There's
skills.
not.
I thought there was like some.
I'm ad hocing it.
Like
Alright.
this is the precursor to learning how to control clothing. I'm gonna begin with ropes.
You gotta start with the threads.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, the threads exactly.
so the dwarves get rip-roaring drunk once again that night. You guys, party with them if you want or not.
I mean, the night before our thing. I'm not gonna
Yeah, is the
Not gonna
plan
be-
to leave like at the crack of dawn?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
mount up.
So
We pack our bags before, so we don't
Yeah.
do it in the morning.
Refresh the Peter packs.
refresh the Peterbacks.
Yeah.
What's in those? Let me just see the
I
list.
don't think
Yeah,
I missed
sure.
anything. But,
Let's see. Everything to the right in the thinner pen is in the Peter pack.
So 3 chalk pieces, a crowbar, flint and steel, 5 iron spikes, 10-foot pole.
oh yeah. Yeah, I also have a 10-foot
Do you have a
pole.
problem with 10 foot pole?
That's fine. I just wonder how you're carrying it. All right.
I'm carrying it
50
in
feet of rope,
pieces.
5 torches,
They
water
screw
skin.
together.
All right. 5 torches, water skin, small hammer, padded. Okay, yeah. All right.
And yeah, that's
All right. Good enough. Okay. So you guys are outfitted then.
Yeah.
You
We
sleep for
meet.
the
We
night?
meet up with Althea and Artok. Let them know we'll probably be gone for a few days.
Mhm. The dwarves think the expedition will probably take about a day or 2.
perfect. 5 rations.
So
That's it.
So yeah, so they, Althea and Artok go. All right, Artok goes, sure, and then you guys wake up the next morning, and the dwarves are as you guys wake up and come down to the bottom part of the Doulahan, you can see the dwarves are ready to go, and they're hitching their packs up on themselves. And they seem
Nice.
kind of really excited, and they go, all right, off we go. And they leave.
Dwarven expedition.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm so excited.
We're off to see the undercroft.
We're off to see the dragon lair.
and they lead
Wonderful
you,
undercroft.
and they lead
Lair.
you off through the city, and you guys eventually hop on their boat before.
Mm.
That you knew about before, the wooden one, and they row you out. And they go, "We're gonna head out to the north, into the wastes a bit, where the Illuminators have one of their some of their people stationed at one of the old ruin sites. That'll lead us down below. Then from there we can start the climb,
The descent?
the descent."
Yes.
And they go rowing out,
A great movie.
and they row you through the Compass Canal.
The terrible.
And take you through the northern part of the Compass Canal and get you all the way up to the most northern part of Lear. Like right there. You can see I put it on the map a bit.
Old.
Oh,
ruins?
that's what the old ruins are.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's-
That's
okay.
in water.
Well, it's not. Sorry, it's not in water. It's off. I
Shallow
should've drawn
water?
an arrow. No, it's not even in shallow water.
Okay.
So they roll you off, and you guys hop off onto the other side of the canal, which ends where the wastes begin. And they leave the boat moored there, and Dorothus ties it up to the dock, and they step off. You can see the huge iron towers on either side that the followers built there, as they walk between them. And the dwarves go,
My
"Come with
display is
us," and they lead you off a bit into the wastes.
Mm-hmm.
Is it past the towers?
Yeah, past the towers.
Oh.
You're effectively out of the city.
Yikes.
So the dwarves walk you north out of the city for about maybe half a mile, chatting and talking to each other as they go.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually you come to this deep canyon that's just kind of carved out of the landscape, and you can see that there's kind of this rise of dirt or a cliff that goes around and spirals down into the canyon.
So did I get the loot part right? At least?
The loot?
The loot
He's
part.
going back to the
Oh, yeah,
yesterday's skill thing.
yeah.
Alright, as we're walking, I'm
Just practicing. Okay, cool.
Soon I'll try tricks like jumping through it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more advanced.
So you guys descend down around the edge of the cliff. Okay. And as you get down to the bottom, you can see that you're coming across in the side of the cliff that you just descended down. So you went around, and then in the cliff wall, there is a doorway cut out of the cliff wall with stone pylons holding it up next to it. So there's an opening in the cliff wall, and then there's like a stone frame around it. And on either side of it stand these old cracked statues of people holding up their hands, going like this. And you can see that they're dressed in odd armor that you haven't ever seen before.
Interesting.
And the dwarves pointed out as they go, and he goes, Volstadian style, probably purifier.
Interesting.
Long time ago, though.
Didn't realize the purifiers made anything on this side of the aquamarine.
They were partially responsible for the city beneath the one of the cities beneath Lier before the Torque clan sacked it.
Interesting.
And they go wandering through, and they lead you near the stone doorway. And as you get closer, you can see that there are two men in blue robes sitting near the doorway. And they turn as you come up, and they rise, and they see the dwarves, and they go, "Who goes there?" They step forward, and you can see that they've got the symbol of the Illuminators on them.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why I just have these up. Aha! I have not yet fixed the bongos.
Yeah.
It's a very complicated symbol to have to wear there.
Yeah, it seemed to be embroidered on their blue robes. They step up close to you, and they go,
This is really weird, right? Like, we're not familiar. Like, the Illuminators don't seem to come up that often.
Yeah.
So it's
They keep to themselves,
You
pretty much.
guys haven't
yeah.
seen them before, except for when they were fighting the
Fight.
barbarians.
So
But
it's
you guys
like,
haven't been over in Flumegate much.
Oh, no.
So.
okay. It's also weird that they're just hanging out here at this gate entrance outside of the city.
Well, they probably
Right.
get paid to monitor it, right?
Well,
Or, I mean,
there's
to guard it.
so they stand there and the doors
I
go
mean-
and they go.
I feel like the Illuminators would be interested in purifier runes.
Yeah, but these guys seem like they're here to guard them, right? It's like, what are you doing? You're just standing here guarding some
Illuminator
ruins?
secrets.
Gergen looks at them and goes, "The followers were supposed to send word ahead. We have permission to head down into the undercroft." The Illuminators look back and forth and they go, "Oh yes, yes, we remember. If you want to ask them about why they're here, you certainly can. If you're curious, by all means."
I'm not gonna.
I don't care.
I care, but it seems like not the right thing to draw their attention to. It's like,
Okay.
why are you guarding these ruins?
We're
This is weird.
suspicious of you.
Yeah. And if you were guarding, you were very bad at it since you were just like sitting there, like
No.
you were siestaing.
It's not too suspicious. I mean, all the
I would be
factions seem
sitting.
pretty guarded about what they do.
The Illuminators go, "Come with us. We will lead you down into the ruins." And so they follow. They lead you into the stone kind of way. You can see that you're heading into a wide, long stone hallway that leads down for a bit and then descends down a set of stairs that go spiraling around a central pillar that descends down for quite some ways. And as you walk, the dwarves go, "Ah, I can already smell the gold."
Oh, I've heard you can smell gold.
Yes, we've been over this before. Remember?
Sorry, it's been a hard 2 days.
That's all right. We understand. And one of them reaches into their packs and pulls out a torch and lights it as you go further down. And the Illuminators follow down. And you guys begin, carrying it around, torches lit, heading down and spiral, until eventually you descend down into a wide open chamber with several empty wells, empty-looking pools, which you guess once held liquid or water of some sort, in a wide open room. And at the far end of the room, you can see a wide-handed statue with two hands held up, and then the palms of the hands. There is
Torches?
no, there's not torches.
Sconces?
There's a sorry, I'm tired. There's a divot in the hands, like a pool carved into the hands, as if they were to hold water. And you can tell that the hands are carved in such a way where if water is poured into them, out of the hands, the water will drip and fall down below. Where there's another statue of a singular altar with a form wrapped in cloth upon it, but it's all stone carved and everything.
Oh, ooh, it's one of those cool cloth statues.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Those are really nice.
So the Illuminators lead you down past that, and you can see that beyond that there is a wall with several archways curved into it. And as you step through it, you see a familiar sight. You see the city of Maciatica as before.
This is just the northern entrance
Yeah.
to the city.
However, you seem to be on a very high-rise part of it.
Exactly.
And you can
We've
see that.
not gone that deep.
Yeah, you're along a cliff that leads down around it. And looking over the entire city, you can see a lot more than you could before when you were down there hunting savannahs. You can see that you can see the aqueducts and stuff. You can even see some of the orbs floating around. Well, the orb is with you, by the way. You guys.
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Yes, of
He's
course
with
it
me.
is.
Yeah. So you can see some of the orbs floating around. You can even see that far over to the left of you from where you're standing, there is a huge, almost broken down, looks to be some sort of official building. It has two raised houses on either side with pylons that hold them up, and then a central building in the middle which has raised pylons on either side and a dome-like thing on top with a point rising up from it.
So very Greek architecture. Is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Looks to be similar to a Capitol building. Yeah.
Got it.
along those lines.
Can we tell which Accordia we're in?
Probably. No, you haven't heard the name of this one yet.
As long as we're not in Ethocordia.
Yeah, as long as we're in.
Yeah, you don't think you're in Ethocordia.
Sounds good.
So,
And these
where-
are ruined, abandoned ones, right? It's
where-
not like they're being used right now for whatever is happening.
sure.
Where did we
You
hear
said
about this sunken person? I have it written down.
the sunk? You mean like the? There's a couple things that
It
could
just
be
says
referring to.
undercroft person.
Oh, that's the person I tried to save. But
That's-
no, it was
The frogman?
Solomon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's what I.
So you're standing high up on this rise, and the illuminators point down over to the Capitol building and go, "That's the realm of the frogmen. Don't go down over there. They're a little weird."
Talk to them.
Yeah.
They're not that. I mean, they're not that bad.
They're not that bright.
And the dwarves go, "That's all right. We're heading down in there." And you look over to your right, and you can see that across the ground of Masiatica, of the city, underneath some of the aqueducts, there is a huge, gigantic scar in the earth.
Whoa.
It's a huge canyon that is carved open and descends downward ever deeper below the city streets of Masiatica.
So we will need climbing gear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the dwarves begin to pull out iron hooks and.
Wait, is the
ropes
city
from their
built
pack.
around it, or does it look like they built the city and it broke?
It broke.
Oh,
It
okay.
collapsed.
They have climbing gear and stuff for us, right? Because we. Didn't have
They
it.
brought stuff.
Peter Pack. Iron spikes.
Yeah, you got
rope.
it.
I don't have
Small
iron
hammer.
spikes in my pack.
It's part of the Peter Pack.
Yeah, but I mean,
You wrote down Peter Pack?
no, I wrote down like most of it, but not everything.
It's not the Peter Pack then. That's the Nick Pack,
Which is like Peter Pack minus 2 items that I
Yeah.
didn't want to buy.
The
Yep.
the dwarves look
Now
back.
I hope
and
you
goes,
wanted to buy it.
No, I don't need them.
Hope you're all set. And the illuminators go, You're climbing down the scar? And the dwarves go, "Yeah, we're going to Death Shore." The illuminators give them an odd look and they go, "Alright, just be mindful of the tide."
Wait, there's a tide?
Well,
yeah.
it comes in and out. They must have some impact at some level on the
Oh.
ground.
So, looking
Water.
down towards the Capitol building that I mentioned before, you remember when you guys were walking in Sidcordy and you walked along that wall that was obviously holding the water back?
Yeah.
So you could see that in this part, where the Capitol building is, part of the wall has given way,
Oh.
allowing seawater to flow in and out.
Oh.
Mm.
So part of the Capitol building and everything around it is partially submerged.
Oh.
And you can see that at some time the tide must roll over and pour into the scar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Shit, that
alright,
sounds
alright.
dangerous.
Sweet.
Then,
We're gonna get trapped and then there's gonna be a time crunch.
and then dwarves go, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. And they start striding down around the side of the cave.
Yeah, we'll be fine,
That
maybe.
might be it.
I can't heal drowning.